Your next level is just one parallel reality away from getting the results that may look like quantum leap results to others, but you secretly knew the technique to move yourself from your current reality over to an alternative reality. We're about to cover that right here in this video. Stay tuned. Hey, Scott Haug here, and we're covering an amazing topic, parallel reality theory. I want you to stay till the entire time at the end of the video here because I'm going to give you my #1 exercise on shifting myself from my current reality over to an alternative reality that has a lot more riches, wealth, and abundance. And that's actually not a joke, that's actually a real thing. I'm going to share that at the very end, but I got to give you an understanding of everything up until then, and then we can apply it. Parallel realities. I'm not sure if you've heard it yet or not. You maybe seen the channel and different things that I have with videos here, or just overall in general parallel reality theory, multiverse, and all of the Marvel movies out there and different things. But essentially, parallel realities idea and theory is that there's many worlds and many realities happening right now. You can only just see one of those realities. So out of all these things happening, we can only filter the current reality we're in. So it feels like this reality, you're watching this video, you're watching me, is the only one that exists. Does that make sense? So essentially, the walls behind me, the person you see, the video you're watching, whether it's from a phone or laptop, right? That seems like the only reality that exists. But I want to pose a question to you and start to have you think outside the box, have you think a lot bigger. What if there were other realities that you couldn't see them right now, but they actually exist at the same time is right now? Now, a really great example, I already alluded to it, is the Marvel movies and their multiverse stuff that's going on. They have a few movies that involves the multiverse. And in those movies, they discuss the ideas that there's multiple worlds going on. There's a life where maybe the actor in those movies, or for example, let's do an example for you and I, we have lives where we're really rich and abundant. We have lives where we're really poor and lackful. We have lives where today I wore a grayish shirt color. I could have wore a blue shirt color in a different reality. There's so many different realities that are going on right now. The exciting part to all of this in this theory is that your source, your highest self, is experiencing all of these realities right now. And it's up to you to go ahead and fuse with the one reality that you see fit, that you desire, that's intentionally best for you. So at a high level view, when we zoom out of life, okay, what we really see is there's an infinite amount of versions of you. And what we need to do is zoom out of our current reality and zoom into the reality that's more desirable. More clients, more sales, more deals, more opportunities, more money, more miracles, more flow, more love, more happiness, you fill in the blank. So within all of this, again, if you can grasp this idea, you can literally start the quantum leap process overnight. Now, there's no promises of this magically happening, and there's no promises that tomorrow your bank account is going to increase by 10,000%. I'm not saying that, though miracles like that are certainly possible, they're just not always likely, okay, in the possibilities of where people are at. It really depends on where each unique person is, on how this works or not, okay? But we really want to dip into this a little bit. So if we have all of these infinite realities that are possible, what determines which reality we're in today? Or said in other words, what determines your time track? What determines your path? What determines your life journey? And the answer to that is your identity. Your identity is a conglomerate of all your thoughts, all of your feelings, all of your deep-seated subconscious beliefs, all of your actions, your decisions, your commitments, is all housed under the same word, identity, or self-image, or concept of self. These are all interchangeable. They're synonyms for the same idea. So if we have an infinite amount of versions of us, and our higher self, our highest part of us is experiencing all of these, We're viewing only one based on our current identity. So let's break down identity. Identity is essentially everything you accept and believe to be true about yourself and your world. Neville Goddard, the great author and lecturer many years ago, he discussed this in terms of the word concept, okay? But we're going to talk more about the word identity here. So I may believe, and a good thing about this is an easy example is money. So let's talk about money. An example of identity is I may believe I'm a $10,000 per month earner. At the deepest levels of my subconscious, that's who I am. I earn the low six figures amount. My thoughts, most of my day, are going to circle around 10,000 a month. My feelings, what I feel to be true about me, what I feel about wealth, what I feel about abundance, are going to be around the 10,000 per month mark. My actions in my business, or if you have a full-time job and career that's paying out that type of income, are all in alignment with $10,000 per month. If somebody were asking me, why aren't you earning $100,000? I would feel like, well, that's just not me. That's not where I'm at, right? So it's a conglomerate of all things you believe and everything that's going on inside of your psyche and your mental side, your emotional side, spiritual side, physical side, all of it. So the key here is once we zoom out of all of these infinite parallel realities that are possible, I need to find the identity of the desired reality. So maybe you're earning $10,000 a month, and maybe you want to say, I would love to jump up to $50,000 per month, or $60,000 per month, or higher, in the hundreds of thousands per month. What I need to do is zoom out and align with the identity of that person. So therefore, my thoughts, my feelings, actions, decisions, commitments, all align with this one parallel reality. Is this making sense? Now, here's the golden key to all of this and why this is so important. I firmly believe that these realities have different activated opportunities within them. You may be in a current reality over here where your friend and family member is treating you in this way, or you're in a business and you're getting a lot of no prospects and sales not going through. And in this other reality, these same people that were over here are behaving very different over here. They're saying different things, they're talking a different way, they're taking different actions, they're treating you differently, and maybe, for example, in business, these same prospects are over here saying no, are saying yes over here. The amazing part about this is I've experimented with this time and time again, and all of my students and clients are experimenting with this because we teach it nearly every single Monday during our group coaching calls and our mentoring mastery calls, and they've experienced the same thing. So it's a theory because nobody can ultimately prove that this is going on, at least for now. Science is getting up there and talking about parallel reality theory. It's all a theory right now. But all of the tested results of hundreds of my students, including myself, have shown that this is true. If they zoom out and they start assuming a different identity, those prospects that were saying no over here started to say yes. And it's not coincidence. It's not like one person said they were saying no and everything else and randomly they just said yes. I'm talking about a lot of clients, deals, and opportunities started to flood in when the person unfused from this and started to fuse with this. We have so much evidence of this, so many testimonials, reviews, and posts about this happening that no person could ever say this is a fluke, this is ridiculous, it's BS, or making it up. It's not even close. There's irrefutable evidence of it happening. So my suggestion for you is try it and experiment with it, see if it works for you. How you're going to be doing this is that last part I'm going to talk about in that exercise, okay? But one more thing we need to talk about in this multiverse theory and idea is that when you zoom out of your current reality, don't expect it to change physically all that much. What I mean by that is when you zoom out of your current reality and you zoom into the desired one, it's going to look about the same. If you're living in a house, maybe I have a white wall behind me, and I open my eyes up and I do the exercise, this is still going to be a white wall behind me. We're not living in a sci-fi movie where you're teleporting to a different portal, okay? That may be happening at an energetic level, but you're not going to zoom out of your parallel reality and zoom into another reality and you're now on the other side of the world in a hotel somewhere or a different house. We're not saying that. It's not hocus pocus, magic, crazy stuff going on, sci-fi style. Instead, what we're talking about here is minute, small details of your reality you're going to notice. You're going to notice different people saying different things. You're going to notice a certain opportunity coming in. You're going to notice those certain people that were starting to say a lot of no's and rejections, starting to say a lot more yeses. You're going to notice that money starts to come in a little easier in this reality. Minute, subtle differences creates the quantum leap. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Nightly. I'm talking about every night. It's not going to work if you do this for one night and say, oh, I'm done, I'm in that reality. Because the trouble here and the challenge is not getting to that other reality from this to this. It's getting from this to this and staying here. That's the challenge. So how do you keep focused on this reality? How do you stay fused with the desired reality? That's the trick, okay? So you're going to do this every night so that you could stay sustainably in this new desired reality. I would test this out for 10 days. It's not that long of a commitment. 10 days, every night. Let's see if you see the difference. Every night you're going to zoom out. So you're going to go ahead and close your eyes and pretend you're watching from above and there's 100,000, 10,000 different movies playing of your life. And you're going to kind of look at each one. It's like a little movie screen. And you see your different choices, your different decisions, different versions of you, okay? You're going to look for one of the versions that you desire. So for example, an easy example is the money example. Maybe I want to start saying, I want to be aligned with that $50,000 per month earner version of myself. I'm going to zoom out. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom into that life visually in my imagination. So my eyes are closed. And I'm going to start talking as if I'm that 50K per month earner. I'm going to say thoughts I would have. Wow, money is easy to come by. Abundance is so easy in this reality. Thinking substance is so abundant and grateful. This parallel reality theory is awesome. I love actually being in this new desirable reality. Things are coming to me a lot more rapidly and quickly. Miracles are being performed in my life on a flowing basis. Things are constantly getting better in my life from here on out. You see what I'm doing? I'm taking all of the thoughts I might have if I was in that desired reality and thinking through them as if I'm there. Then I go on the feeling level. So I start on the mental plane, the thoughts, now on the feelings. Wow, I feel abundant. Wow, I just feel amazing in this reality. Wow, I feel so grateful and full of thanks. Wow, I feel prosperous. Wow, I feel relieved. Do you see what I'm doing here? Wow, I feel, because it's surprising and not usual for you. So you add that spin on it. Then the action plane. You start saying on the physical plane, you start saying, I am going to help all my clients today really work on themselves. I am going to take this $50,000 that came in and look for ways to invest it. I'm going to take this $50,000 today and I'm going to, you see what I'm doing with this level as well? I'm thoughts, feelings, and then on the action plane, I'm starting to work through what actions would I be thinking about as if I was in that desirable parallel universe and reality. Last but not least, you also go on the commitment plane. What would I commit to? And you do all this mentally. It's good to have music on, by the way. I like instrumental music. Sometimes it could be a movie soundtrack or something non-lyrical because lyrics are thoughts, right? So you want to be an instrumental soundtrack of some sort. But you're going to go ahead and listen into that, feel into all of this. And when you open your eyes up, you're going to look around. This should take about 5 to 10 minutes, by the way. You're going to look around and realize I'm still in the similar environment. It's not the same environment. It looks the same, but energetically it's different. The things around me, the walls, the windows, the trees, the birds, they all look like nothing changed, but it did energetically. And I've now activated this different reality and realm. After this is done, you're going to go ahead and move on with your day. Don't think about it at all from there. Don't think about parallel reality stuff. Don't think about manifestation. Don't think about goals. Don't think about intention. Don't think about any of this stuff, because you're going to overthink it most likely. We don't want to think about anything. And what you're going to do instead is listen into my meditation I just put out as well. And you're going to listen to it over and over and over. You don't have to be meditating. You can be washing the dishes. You can be cleaning up your house, doing whatever you need to do. It's a meditation. It's a repeated affirmation. And it says, thinking substance is abundant and grateful. Because to stay linked in to this parallel reality and sustain yourself in it, we need your mind to stay fixed on one thought as if it's there. You're tricking your mind. You see how this is going? We're trying to hack your mind from worrying and doubting and being concerned and all of this stuff, and instead having it solidified with one idea. I've already have that meditation created for you. It'll be in the description below. Okay, it's an 8-hour meditation. Thinking substance is abundant and grateful. As you stay linked into that, every night, again, repeat that 5 to 10 minute process. Go through, I'll zoom out, same reality you zoom in with, thoughts, feelings, actions, commitments. Go ahead and fuse with all of that. Listen to the audio, the remaining. I know I'm saying at night, so the next day you listen to the meditative audio throughout the day as much as you can, then repeat at night. I hope this is making sense. If you have any questions about this process, go ahead and throw it in the comment section below. Try it out 10 nights straight. Let's see where you get. Okay, again, this is not a fluke. If myself and my clients, I've worked with over 1,500 clients by now, and we've worked through so much. When I mention hundreds, I'm just mentioning hundreds I work with today. And they've all experienced some sort of shift that's just a miracle based. It's going to work for you if it worked for them, and it works for so many others. Try it out, experiment, see for yourself, okay? If you've gotten any value from this video, please do share a like on the video, click that thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. We want you here. We want you to be able to really get deep insights, live your next level life, live your next level business, next level income. You're going to get all those results right here by learning, understanding, and applying. We're all about practice and implementation here on this channel. And if you'd like any help, we have the mentorship package in the description below, where we can work together one-on-one or in a group style basis, really sifting and sorting, healing all your deep wounds, all your limitations within, shifting yourself into these parallel realities. We have hundreds of exercises already ready to go for you. If you want to start a business with this as well and start coaching others, we have our certified manifestation coach as well program that will help you start and grow and scale a coaching business from zero, from scratch, to earning over $50,000 plus per month. All of that is housed in one beautiful program. It's called the Energetics Program. Link in the description below for more on that. And if you're on a budget right now and you're just looking for some free information, you just want to be able to move your life forward with a little extra stuff, then link in the description below for our school group. It's a free community where you get rewarded for actually moving forward with everything as you start to integrate and be in the right zone and places. Really good. 10 days straight. Try this exercise out. Shift yourself into a more desirable reality. And I look forward to hearing all about your wins. Also, share those wins in the comments below on your progress of shifting into a parallel reality. We'll see you over in the next video. I'll see you over in that meditation real shortly.